Oh, she lost. Oh shit, she won. Carissa won. Amelia, peace and welcome. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, Amelia? How you doing, Amelia? Oh, baby, so hot here. No, man. I figured out why I had a glare in the back. I needed to turn the light down. Ooh, that was zesty. Can't do that again. Oh, take this shit off. God damn it, I'm tired. Work was long today. Very long. This nigga here, I don't know who keep telling this man that these outfits look good. But him and his design, him and whoever told him, him and whoever told him these outfits look good need to be stopped immediately. Whoever told him that these outfits look good is diabolical. Wait for people to get in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Why is it so hot in here? God dang. Turn this shit. Oh. Turn this shit. Oh, god damn. Diabolical Max, what's up? I ain't even watched this yet, so we gonna find out together with this. He still got blue fur for 4 years ago. Moo 2, peace and welcome. Moo T, I meant what the fuck? My bad. I'm a little blind. Moo T, peace and welcome to the channel, bro. Make sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all come in. He said he still got that fur from 4 years ago. That's the same jacket. All he did was buy a fucking fur scarf or whatever the fuck it is. You said I sent you this live from yesterday. Oh, I ain't even see it, Max. Kakalaka. Don't worry, I'm supposed to be getting my new phone tomorrow or Thursday. Ooh, my daughter gotta get her hair washed. Tee Man's it. Quaz Enlighten. What's up? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I am tired. Today wore me out. Mentally. Yo, this lady got the quiet co-worker to cuss her ass out. You said the first comic book video fire. I'm thinking about doing this Teen Titan Jones I was listening to today. It's a real good story. Real good story. If y'all got any suggestions, feel free to let me know. I was going to do a comic book joint today, but this dickhead, I couldn't pass this opportunity up. I couldn't pass this one up. So from Miami, been a fan for the past few years. Really? Why didn't you never say nothing in the chat? Just was in the bushes the whole time. I could dig it. But we appreciate you. Yeah, I'm exhausted, Quas. Like I'm really exhausted. But she got the quiet coworker to cuss her out. And my wife know this nigga from high school. He don't bother nobody. And he's always funny, laid back. If you get him mad, you did something. And the other day they pulled us in the HR. I'm hearing myself echo in my ear. They pulled us in the HR, right? About our team leader and shit. So she texted him later on that night and said, like, try to check him on it. And he just, ignored it. And she said ever since she been targeting her. Now, mind you, she got some bull that she fuck with at our job. He stands by our job. Now we ain't trying. We won't say nothing because we don't want to catch him in the crossfire because it's not his fault. And so he stand by our desk talk for 20, 30 minutes at a time. His desk always on the other side. She says nothing. My coworker that works right beside me, he's talking, but he's working while he talks, and she keeps fucking with him like, so you need to stop talking. You need to stop talking. And he's like, yo, I'm still working. Like, what the fuck? This not a prison. You took our headphones away. Like, come on. And she just kept doing it and kept doing it. And he finally snapped and was like, yo, leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone. He was like, you're the one who's bothering me. You're the one who's making me stop work. You gotta be done. You gotta really be in the wrong to get this man mad. So she talking about going to the boss. We don't care. Like the boss know him. Like he's gonna know that you had to do something. I mean, you've been getting complaints for a while. He's gonna know that you did something to him to make that man jump out of his character. It's the same girl that did the same shit to me. She was targeting me. Yeah, everybody got their breaking point. And today he fucking broke. Like he broke. Like it's hard to get that man mad. Like you gotta really, really do something to piss him off. He usually is always laughing. Like even when bad shit has happened, he always upbeat, try to figure out a way to keep everybody upbeat. So you really had to do something to piss that man off. Dougie, what's up? Reed when Thor becomes a Hulk. Ooh, that's a good one. I know what you're talking about, Max. That's a good one. All right, let's get started. We got Poop Shoot Poppy, a Poop Shoot Poppy special today. He's speaking on academics and his PDF file ways. And like I say all the time, I don't think this is your category, bro. Like this is not your category. You admitted to touching other kids, whether you believe that you got it through people's head that you was a child touching a child. You said out your own mouth that you cannot be trusted around kids. That means from the time you were molested all the way to adulthood. You said anybody that's been molested, not any child. You said anybody. Daddy? Yes. It's nothing to a bathroom. Just what? It's that is nothing to a bathroom. Oh, it's connected to the bathroom. You can hear me in the bathroom. That's why I hear myself echoing. Okay, hold on. I thought it was in my ear. It's in the bathroom. We got a speaker in the light in the bathroom that we just found out about. Hold on, let me turn my Bluetooth off. What do you want, Stan? What are you doing? That's why I kept thinking y'all was watching me yesterday. That's why I kept asking y'all, is y'all watching me? Because I kept hearing myself echo in the bathroom. I thought y'all was watching. He said, would you be willing to do your drag? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I do mangas. Should I say cosmic comics and mangas? Mm. Hell yeah. All right, come on. Come on with the noise stinkiness. All right, come on, let's get into this video. Look like a hangman from the first Fast. Shit. You got. Oh, look at it. Why do you stare at the camera? Come on, because y'all making noise. Come on. Come on. You too. You too, little stinkiness. Now take her out. Go ahead. Bye. Shut the door. Make sure you shut the doors. Everybody got to go. Shut the door, Desiree. Shut the door. That way. No. You shut the door with you on the other side. Yeah, you on the other side of the door. You shut the door, but you need to be on the other side of it. Bye. It's not funny. React. Yo, I saw you over there in Kulu, John. I can't say nothing because world be hating. What? Yeah, he heard his 75-pound failure. Yeah. I heard it. It went from 60 to 75 pounds. You gotta love it. Love it. That interview. Bro. Now I want to put this up full mask. Apologies for the kids in the background. Look, the jacket can't even fully zip. Look above my head. If you can't even get the jacket around your wrist, you should not be wearing the jacket. Yeah, you ain't hear that? You ain't see that to react? He admitted to letting requesting a girl to stick fingers in his booty. That young Pharaoh, that is. He admitted to go watch my live from yesterday. React. He admitted to having a girl stick fingers in his booty. My bad, y'all. Fucking get on my damn nerves. My wife mad because I kicked the kids out the room. What you mean? I'm doing it live. You just mad because you will pass them off and you can't. She get butthurt when I do that. She be trying to pass them off, have them come in here when I'm live. No, you ain't done that now. Y'all getting me in trouble. But what the hell, Invincible? Get your ass back and shit. Right. Why is there hiccups before and after that thought? Requested is the wild part, right? But yeah. If you can't zip it up, I can see you can't zip it around the arms. You can't zip it around the wrist area. That means, bro, that jacket is way too small. Way too, bro. You can see the shape of your arms in the jacket. You should not be able to see the shape of your arms in your jacket. At any point in time, should you be able to see the shape of your arms?
Stuff that I'm so far up, I can cough it up. I'm down.
Death of the Industry. The video is out. You can see it on my page, your Five Guards page. Five Guard featuring Hassan, Campbell, Death of the Industry.
It's not featuring you saying featuring Hassan Campbell like he got a verse in there, nigga. He got your fucking voice for a half a second in the beginning of the song. You saying 4 words. Where's all the fathers at? That's it. You got 4 words that whole song. Where's all the fathers at? And you're featuring Hassan Campbell. Oh God, this nigga really think he a part of hip hop. He tries to insert himself in, whether it's through Bambaataa or through Five God. Five God don't even fucking like you. He don't even fuck with you. Why is you playing his music? Yo, you know I got a copyright for shared revenue for Enlighten for that John Madden song. For Young Pharaoh's John Madden, I got a shared revenue. Who the fuck copyright that bullshit? But ingestible.
I'll leave it in the comment section after this live is over.
No, grow your beard back. Go back. Grow your beard back, bro. Grow your beard back. Y'all see the new block up? Did y'all see the new King Kong Godzilla movie? The one that came out this previous year? In the beginning, Kong is looking for other monkeys, and then he hears one. But it turns out to be this big ass lizard frog with the, it's like a bullfrog / iguana. Look just like that nigga. Look just like that nigga in his neck. He said you call ICE on Academics. Oh shit. Yeah, I heard people calling the police on him.
Addressing this topic that I'm about to address.
Everybody fucking him up.
Before I even get into this live, let me tell y'all something, right? When it comes to children, when it comes to protecting children, I don't have no friends.
Here we go.
When you cross a certain line, you know, certain people, the post that I put on Instagram, where the live I did or the interview I did with Academics, WAC 100.
Go. No, they doing a Hulk versus Godzilla comic book. The Hulk versus Godzilla. The Hulk strong, but he ain't that strong. Now you tripping.
When I set up there, and I said it's probably 3 of them niggas inside. It's three of them Africa Bambaatahs, them P Diddy's in the room.
Oh God!
People took that clip, shared it all over the internet, as if I was bugging, not realizing that interview Tekashi 6ix9ine brought 1,000 niggas with him. Right?
What got to do with it?
That's for one. For two, I think niggas fail to realize that Tekashi 6ix9ine had an actual case that made the news.
There you go.
With him messing with a 13 or 15-year-old girl. One of the two.
No.
Tekashi already had a case.
He didn't know.
If you listen to the news, Academics has an open case right now, an open lawsuit. He has a girl who called the police on him.
Nigga, you didn't say it as something directed at them, bro. You made it seem like you was pointing them out, bro. You wasn't pointing them out. And then, and if it was, why would you go and do a podcast? You just set yourself up for that one, you doofus magoofus. That means you have a habit of linking up and being around PDF files. And you know what they say, birds of a feather flock together. Quaz, what you know? Kakalaka, what you know? Don't worry, it's coming, y'all. For those who ain't been here. Quaz and Kakalaka, what you know? He said, Blanco, please put the coat in the jar. We know y'all fucking. You mad because academics cheated on you. And another one of your mans then went for another younger man. That's what you mad at, is a pattern. It's two patterns you just enlightened us to. One, you have a knack for being around PDF files, knowing that they're PDF files. Two, you get mad when they go after younger men. That's when you turn on them. You say nothing until they find a younger man and don't want you no more. We know y'all fucking. You just alerted us to two different patterns that you have. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is why I married her. This is why I put the ring on it. This is why I put the ring on it. But Hood Horrors, feel free to clip this too. You just showed us that you have two different patterns. For one, you like being around PDF files, knowing that they are PDF files. Two, you only turn on them when they find somebody younger than you.
But scratch that. He's innocent until proven guilty on that because we wasn't there. But see, the thing about it is, academics, is that I heard what you said to that young kid. I heard what you said, my nigga. Shall we begin?
It wasn't worse than what you said to Campbell. He didn't directly say he would do it. You did. So this is why I said this is not your topic, bro. This ain't your topic. Because even though what Academics said was PDF file activity, it still wasn't worse than what you said. You directly said that you would do something to Kev Gill's son or daughter. Academics threw somebody else under the bus and asked if he would let somebody else do it. You directly said you would do it. So why are you trying to judge him again?
Shall we begin? See, let me tell y'all something, right?
Look how hard it was for him to take that jacket off.
You can't. Hey,
look how hard it was for him to take that jacket off.
I heard what you said, my nigga. Shall we begin?
Look, again,
shall we begin?
He's stuck.
See, let me tell y'all something, right? You can't cancel evil. Everybody like, oh, he should be canceled. You can't cancel evil. But for those of y'all that didn't hear the evil, I'm gonna let you listen to it. I'm not gonna put up none of the images.
If you can't cancel evil, why do you keep going after Bambaataa? If Bambaataa is so evil in your eyes, and he did all these things, but you say they can't cancel it. So what was the point of going after Bambaataa if you believe that? If you really believe that, see, everything you say is a contradiction to anything and everything that you claimed you stood for.
Of that young boy, because even though he's a streamer and he's a very big streamer, Shorty only 15 years old.
And he handled himself better than you did at 15. According to you, you was giving that ass up. How you let that little young boy handle himself better than you did? Hmm? Was at 15, you were seeking out your abuser. That man was trying to get away from him. That's what a real victim would do. You, on the other hand, you sought your predator out. And you see, Academics is just as big as Bambaataa was. We're on the internet and all that other stuff. You see that young boy, he looked up to Academics. And he still didn't let groom him. But you the thug. This young boy is from the suburbs. He don't got a lick of hood in him. And somehow, some way, he was ready. He was able to say no and understood that it was wrong. So for you to say that you was 15 and you ain't understand, lets us know either you was remedial or you were lying. Oh, it's hot.
If Max said he wanted to try fucking a dude, would you let him fuck you?
No.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah. You can have.
Now, I'm not trying to justify what Axe said because whether he said it like Hassan or the way he did, yes. Yo, All right, I'm back. My bad, y'all. My wife needed me to get the baby out the tub. She washing my other daughter hair, so she gonna be screaming. I'm eating pork chop right now, thigh chops. But back to what I was saying. It doesn't matter whether he said it the way Hassan said it or the way the act said it. It still doesn't make it right. It's still wrong. But it still wasn't worse than what Hassan said. So why are you playing it back? Because as soon as somebody play back what you say, you try to come up with a bunch of fucking lies and excuses to why you said it. He said, if my mans wanted to start effing dudes, would you let him? You directly said that you would do it. And you threatened.
If I can't fuck you, I'm cutting you off.
No, yo. Suppose he's like, yo, bro, listen, yo, you always wanted me to be next to you. Now I could be inside of you. Pause.
Yo, I'm not gay.
Nah,
You suck a dick though.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Stop it right there. Can y'all hear what's being said? Let me know in the comment section if you can hear what's being said.
Yeah, we hear it. But we also heard what you said too. Probably y'all, she getting her hair washed. She hates getting her hair washed. We also heard what you said too. And it was a lot worse.
To this 15-year-old boy.
What did you say to a 12-year-old little girl and a 12-year-old little boy and every 12-year-old in Kev Gill's family? You told them you were going to stick heavy dick in them.
Boy. Academics and this other dude that's in this audio is trying to promote homosexuality to this 15-year-old boy.
So saying you was going to stick heavy D and Kev Gill's 12-year-old son wasn't doing the same thing? You hear us, you sound like a wounded dog.
And when that didn't work,
So you told me that there's not another 15-year-old that you could bust out?
Yo, bro.
Like, I'm serious. So there's not another 15-year-old you could bust out.
you go to school?
Yo, if Max got a sister and she threw you the box, would you smash her?
He already has a sister.
All right, if she threw you the box, would you smash?
No, because I'm 15.
What I mean?
Did you hear what he said? Stop at. He said, what that mean? Shorty said, I'm 15. Asked her what that mean.
Above 18.
What I mean?
That's what you should have said.
It will be grooming.
It'd be what?
Grooming.
That has nothing to do with you.
Nah, imagine no.
Shorty told him it would be grooming. She's 18. He's 15. That's a charge.
Yo, Nor, what's your address? I'm gonna send some strippers over there.
So damn, yo. I'm 15. I hope you know that, bro. You trying to get?
Okay, woman, bro.
I'm not
woman.
woman. Yo, bro, you trying to pull me on?
These are all the things you should have said to Bambada.
So?
What you mean? So that's weird.
Trying to look out. You know, all the rappers lost their virginity to like old women, right? Like,
I've toured 22 cities around the.
All of the rappers lost their virginity to older women, right?
So did I. What's the big point?
Y'all online
So did I. I was 11. She was 15. What's your point? Oh God, she acting like somebody killing her in there. My bad, y'all. I had to get her. She out the tub. She still. God, she not even washing your hair no more.
Line. See,
Remy was groomed. You
I'm
damn
gonna play it
right. I
again without
loved it.
stopping it, so y'all can listen to it again.
The only difference between me and that young boy is we knew exactly what we were doing. So how's it that at 11, I knew what I was doing? This young bull clearly understood that not only was he being groomed, that he wasn't supposed to be having sex at that age. How the fuck did you not understand that when you claim you've already been broken in? Make that make sense. Kids know what age did you understand what sex was? I think I was about like 5 or 6. No, I'm not gonna say that young. Probably like 7 or 8. I fully understood what sex was. You mean to tell me you didn't understand it at 12, 15? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Kids know. Said I'll see myself out. I'm not saying now don't twist my words. I'm not saying that any of it's right and they should know. I'm just saying that they do. I know I did. And I'm pretty sure if he was already broken in, he did. Because you're already experiencing it. So there's no way you were experiencing it but didn't know it was wrong. Didn't understand what it was. Come on, bro. See, I was playing Squish the Lemon at 7. A lot of kids, most kids know by like 7 to 8, they understand what sex is. Come on, Blocko. Maybe you didn't, but most of them, I know being in fucking 5th grade, people talking about it. I remember being in middle school, 12-year-old, you're in middle school. There's no way. That's when you start looking. I said maybe you didn't. I understand that. I understand that completely. But by middle school, everybody knew. Where I was at, in my personal opinion, everybody knew and understanding. That's just me. Now, what you experience is something totally different. I can't go off your experiences. I'm only going off of mine.
Max said he wanted to try fucking a dude. Will you let him fuck you?
No.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. You can have. Wait.
If I can't fuck you, I'm cutting you off.
No, yeah. Suppose he's like, yo, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, yo, you always wanted me to be next to you. Now I could be inside of you. Pause.
No, I'm not saying like you understand what it is and what it can lead to, and not fully understand it, but you know what it is. Y'all, you motherfuckers know what I mean. Let's stop playing semantics. God damn it. You motherfuckers know what I mean. You used to run back, ooh, you know when you heard your parents in there, you in there, ooh, they in there doing it. Stop lying. Y'all know every last one of you motherfuckers. Come on, y'all know exactly what I mean. You're not in the full no, but you know what it is.
Yo, I'm not gay.
Nah,
You had a lot of. That's different. You had a lot of fucking brothers and your dad. That's different, Blanco. You were surrounded by men. They gonna make sure you don't know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. So you tell me that There's not another 15-year-old that you could bust down?
Yo, bro.
Yeah, you can't.
Like,
You got
serious.
still. Well,
So there's not another 15-year-old you could bust down.
You go to school?
Yo, if Max got a sister and
yeah, that's why you can't leave kids around other kids. Yeah, like they're gonna learn it from somewhere. But by middle school, you know what sex is. You just don't fully understand the consequences of it. Understand what it's for, and understand the consequences of it, and understand why it exists and all that. But you know what it is. That's all I'm trying to say. Y'all taking what I'm saying out of context.
she threw you the box, would you smash her?
He already has a sister.
Bottom line is, there's no way this nigga didn't know. Period. Let's just agree on that. There's no way that this nigga didn't know. We arguing over something that's irrelevant to the that's not that's not the topic. I mean, not the point. The point is, main point is, there's no way that this nigga didn't know. He was experiencing it and he was of age to know.
All right, she threw you the box, would you smash?
No, because I'm 15.
What I mean?
Yeah, I became leader of the Foot Clan at 16. Oh, so you was a freak boy early. Quaz was a freak boy early in the game. Let me find out. I gotta start calling you freak boy Quaz. Quaz was a freak boy early in the game.
What I mean? Okay, what's that mean?
It will be grooming.
It'll be what?
Grooming.
All right, now let's just play devil advocate. Hassan original age was 15. We've heard several videos that he was 15. This young boy even knew what grooming was. Now, granted, I didn't know what the fuck grooming was at 15. This young boy is very smart, but I knew what sex was. If this young boy knew what the fuck grooming was and that homosexuality isn't right, by 15, there's no way he didn't know. Especially if he was already experiencing it, according to him.
That has nothing to do with you.
Nah, imagine.
He said 12, 14, then 15.
Yo, Nor, what's your
He's
address?
back to
I'm looking
12.
some strippers over there.
Yeah, he was
Yo,
tripping.
I'm 15. I hope you know that, bro.
Teen, I hope you know that, bro.
You're trying to get
women, bro.
I'm not.
And these are all the things you should have said. Everything that this young boy is saying is what you should have said. And I don't want to hear the excuse I didn't know. By 15, you knew, nigga. You knew. Come on, bro. There's no way you didn't. You knew it was wrong because you said you were already broken in. So you knew it was wrong. And you knew what it was. And you went and sought that man out. That's what I'm saying. He was in the knowing age. And he went and sought the man out, according to him.
Woman.
Yo, bro, you're trying to put me on a case. You're trying to put.
You said nigga be lying.
So?
What you mean?
Yeah.
So, that's weird.
Weird shit. Very weird.
Trying to look out. You know, all the rappers lost their virginity to like old women, right? Like,
I've toured 22 cities.
Like, I give you an example. My mother. She had me when she was 15. She didn't understand the consequences of what she was doing, but she understood what sex was. She just didn't know that she was being tricked by an older man. Now, he may not have known that he was being tricked by an older man. I'll give him that. I'll go out on the limb and say I'll give him that. But he knew what homosexuality was and what sex was. He made it seem like he was just a clueless young boy going about his day, and man body then rolled up in a white van with tinted windows and snatched his ass up or something. He went and sought that man out. seconds, thirds, right, and went back. Now, let's play devil's advocate to say he didn't know before. Afterwards, you knew. After it happened, you knew. And you still went back. And as an adult. Now, what about when he went back as an adult? You gonna say he didn't know nothing? He ain't know then when he was 20 something getting out of jail? He ain't know then? Into the windows of the kente cloth. Oh, this nigga stupid.
See, first and foremost, that kid was smart enough to know that he's online
watch him make about
with millions of people watching him with those big platforms. Shorty got a big platform. Academics have a big platform. This other kid has a big platform. But see, my whole thing is that everybody talking about canceling him. I'm with Star. Someone please dial 911. Where is the police? Has anybody called the police?
Wait. So wait a minute. So let me get this straight. You fucking hypocrite. You want to call cops on Act and get Act locked up, but you didn't want to do nothing about Bambaataa. I'm just inquiring minds want to know. Hold on. Back to what I was saying.
Has anybody called child welfare? See, I don't want to hear your Dateline.
Back to what I was saying. That's why I forgot what I was saying. She made me lose my train of thought. Now, you mean to tell me that you wanted to call the cops on Academics, but you wanted to do nothing about Bambaataa? What a hypocrite. You want to get other people locked up, but you don't want to get Bambaataa locked up.
I hear nothing about, oh, you kicking Axe back in. First of all, Act went ham on me when I got shot, but that ain't got nothing to do with it.
Here we go with the excuse.
Do y'all realize that I'm a child, or rather was once a child victim?
You're not.
And the reason why I have my popularity on the internet is because I came out on Africa Bambaataa.
I thought you got your popularity from doing celebrity gossip. See, he only wants to claim it when it suits him. I say this all the time. He only claims this shit when it suits him. But then when he's going with it after other people, when people say it to him, you only got famous because of Bambaataa. He says, I got famous off my celebrity gossip. You see what I mean? He teeters the line and he plays with it. You're not a real victim, bro. You're only a victim when it suits you.
To put a stop to his madness? So you think that I'm going to sit back
Did you put a stop to his madness? No, you didn't. Because you had the opportunity to put him in jail or take him to court, and you didn't. But now you want to put academics in jail and then use this and you being a child victim as an excuse. Bro, you ass backwards. You want to fight I love Bambaataa. That's why you don't want to do it. But when it comes to act, put him in jail. Y'all both, all three of y'all need to go to jail. You, Bambaataa, and act. Because you stood by, according to you, you stood by and watched him do it to other kids as an adult.
Sit on this internet and just watch and listen to academics just do and say what he's doing and saying. And I'm not going to say nothing. And I know somebody behind the scenes right now is holding the numbers back because when we started this live, we had like 40 likes with 2 people in the building and the comment sections going.
So what you're saying is we should call the cops on you for what you said to Kev Gills and his kids, right? Because if we're putting things that way, we should be calling the cops on you for what you said to Kev Gills and his kids.
Some crazy. Shout out to the people in there. I ain't gonna even waste my time telling y'all to keep hitting the like button because obviously we see that the game is rigged. We've been seeing that on this platform, but it's not gonna stop the message. It's not gonna stop the message. This shit right here is personal. This is very, very personal because what y'all don't understand is, first of all, his response. Let's get to his response real quick before I really tear his head off.
21 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all come in. To support the channel, hit the Cash App or PayPal going along the screen at the bottom. Or post it to the top of the chat to support the channel.
I hope I got that response here. Oh, come on. No, I sent that response. All right, whatever. I ain't got it on this device. Whatever. Bottom line to it is, his response was he don't have to go on nobody else's platform. And then later on, after people said, oh, he's not even sorry. He's sorry that he got caught. He's not sorry. If you could get on the internet and you could push up on a 15-year-old boy like that, imagine what he's capable of in that mansion where that young lady was at that was on the car.
We said the same thing about you when you threatened Kev Gill's kids. If you're willing to say something like that, imagine what you do behind closed doors. You don't just up and, oh, I was mad. I was mad. So I said I would stick Heavy D in his 12-year-old son or daughter.
Concrete floor by the pool with too much to drink. Allegedly pills and potion. Incapacitated to the point to where she couldn't really, she couldn't give no resistance. Asking for her phone so she could call a friend. Everything ends up caught on tape. But the reality of it is, when you can't say no, if I take one more drink.
While drinking, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. You sound like
What part y'all not understanding?
Everything. We're not understanding everything because you sound like a hypocrite. You've done worse than academics. You've said worse than academics. So, going off your logic, we should be calling the cops on you too.
listening to him. Imagine him and that other dude alone with that young boy. Where there's nobody watching. Where there's no camera.
Imagine you alone with Kev Gill's kids. We're alone with nobody watching. And you was upset with him. Imagine what you would have done. Imagine you with any kid. You said you can't be trusted with other people's kids. So how are you going to sit there and say that when you admitted that you can't be trusted around kids? It don't make sense, bro. It really don't. You should not. This is not your category. And you should have known that everybody was going to bring this up. Anybody that watches your video, that does videos on you, they're going to say the same thing.
Cameras rolling. Where his parents can't see the footage. Where he decided to give him a little bit of apple juice. With some vitamins in it.
Why are you still in Bee Stinger word?
And Shorty wake up and he can't remember.
Now you're accusing him of drugging people. That's defamation, you dumbass. Because now you're accusing him of drugging people. Something that he's never been convicted of. Or not to my knowledge, I don't know if he's been accused of. Not to my knowledge, he hasn't been accused of it. So you're creating a narrative. You're taking an incident and then creating your own narrative and adding details to it. That's defamation and slander.
What happened, but all we know is what we heard in this audio. You inviting Shorty to have a man put it where the sun don't shine?
You invited Bam Bam?
Cancel him. Nah, son need to go to jail. See, what y'all don't understand about social media, right? What y'all don't understand about social media, when a dude like Akademics builds his empire, his following, he's building his following with people that could relate to him. The good people already canceled him. You can't cancel a nigga.
Okay, so we can say the same thing about you, bro. Everything you're saying about Academics can be said about you. You building up a crowd of people just like you, who can't be trusted around kids, who threaten to grate 12-year stick heavy D in 12-year-olds. Because they, after you said that, they still rocking with you. It doesn't matter if he made fun of you or not. You still said it out your mouth. You can make up all the excuses in the world, but there's no excuse in the world good enough to excuse you saying that shit.
That's self-made like that. Now, what will happen is when this audio come about, he'll lose deals.
Because you want him to.
He'll definitely lose deals like maybe Spotify, something like that. But YouTube, even with YouTube, this supposed to be a line. He went way too far with that child. You don't have a conversation with somebody else's child like that. And then the crazy part about it is, it's like, wow. If you actually said what you said, I'm talking to you, Academics, because I know you watching me.
No, you're not.
If you could talk to that child like that,
yeah,
with the world watching,
you want him to watch,
and you feel like that's okay because your head got big and you probably had too much to sip on, because even your response afterwards was nasty. You talking to somebody's 15-year-old child like that?
You talk to 12-year-olds like that. Worse. And at least he apologized. You said you still haven't apologized or took it back to this very day. You said that you made it. Like, how dare you sit there and talk about what he said and how he apologized You said worse and still stand on it. You need to go to jail right behind Academics. Y'all both need to go to jail together.
About playing with another man's Woody Woodpecker? You talking to a 15-year-old boy.
He's still repeating.
And trying to talk him into being with a man. And he's telling you that he's not gay. So then when he tells you that he's not gay, you turn around and try to coerce him to setting up an 18-year-old girl. And then he's telling
you. Now you're taking it out of context again. He never told him to set her up. See? There's slander right there. He never told her to set nobody up. He just said, would you smash? Would you smash? He never directly said, shut that girl up. Like, come on, bro. You taking shit. Like I said, I'm not sticking up for Academics. What he said was wrong, but how dare this he? And then he's creating his own narrative and making shit up.
you, she's 18. She can go to jail.
Cupcakes, what's up?
And then y'all try to convince him that he's a sucker. Wow. Imagine what would have happened to that young boy behind closed doors.
I don't want to imagine.
Everybody don't want their kids to be corrupted academics. And now when you sit back and you really, really look at the charges and the allegations that was put on you at, I could tell that you're capable of anything. Anything? Anything. See?
But you're not capable of anything after threatening, after first saying that you can't be trusted around kids. Then saying you would stick Heavy D in Campbell's 12-year-old daughter or son and then run through every 12-year-old in his family. Then telling Doggy Diamonds you're going to knock him out and take his butt. Then telling Zip you're Arabisian, which means the same thing as knocking him out and taking his butt. Then told Sinetta, no, first you said you stick your finger in Sinetta's butt. Then you threatened Doggy Diamonds to knock him out and take his butt. Then you threaten Zip to Arabisian, which means the same thing. That's 12-year-old son or daughter, that's 2. Every 12-year-old in his family, that could be from 10 to 30 people. Sinetta, Doggy, Zip. Nigga, that's like 40 different people you threatened to break. We're not supposed to believe that you're not capable of it? We're not to believe that you're capable of it after you've directly threatened to do it to people. Several times. Nick, what's up, sis? Several times. You've threatened it. But we're not supposed to believe that you're capable of it. How dare you sit here and do that knowing that we know that you're capable of it? Nobody accused Academics of molesting them. There's been you've had accusers. Not only have you threatened it, you've had accusers. A accuser. Let me correct myself. You had a accuser who OD'd because nobody will believe him. Are you serious?
Here's one thing about it is I don't really care about you fighting with a bunch of girls on your platform because you ain't getting along with them with that Hollywood bull crap. I don't care about that. I don't care about the fighting and arguing with the girls and the domestic violence. I don't care about that.
I look like I'm close.
Grown people gonna do what grown people gonna do. But that little boy, nigga, you went too far. And you put a stain on your brand that's gonna forever stay there. It's gonna forever stick. It's not gonna go nowhere. And it's
the same with, even though you try to get all the videos shut down and wiped off the internet, it's the same thing we say with you. It's not going anywhere. Jaded, what's up? It's not going anywhere, bro. I still got the video. Wax Dog still got the video. Everybody got the. Matter of fact, let me play with. Matter of fact, I got the video. Let me play what he said to Cat Gills. I want to give y'all some context into what he said, because he wants to throw Hack under the bus. But let's listen to what he said. Hold on. Let me because I'll just type it in and it comes up. Now, let's play what he said.
It's gonna get worse.
Now, I want y'all to listen to what he said, because he making it seem like Hack the worst predator monster on the internet when it's really him. Even though they both are, but Pac meets the kettle. Pac calling the kettle black.
You gotta be off again.
Trigger warning.
All right, now you talking, you arguing.
You motherfucking right. I said I touched kids. When I fuck your 12-year-old son, 13-year-old son, you motherfucking right. I said I touched kids. Let me find your motherfucking son. Right? Let me find your son or your daughter. I said I touched kids, and let me catch them at 12 years old. And when I stick heavy dick in that little 12, 13-year-old little bitch, what part y'all missed? The people hurt me. When I fuck your 12-year-old son, 13-year-old son, and then run through your family and fuck all the other children in your family. I said I touched kids. Let me find your motherfucking son. Right? Let me find your son or your daughter, and let me catch them at 12 years old. And when I stick heavy dick in that little 12, 13-year-old little bitch, when I fuck your 12-year-old son, 13-year-old son, and then run through your family and fuck all the other children in your family. You dig? People understood that. He said he touched kids. I got some Vaseline. It ain't a problem, Kev.
Who touched that?
I got some Vaseline. It ain't a problem, Kev.
After he threatened his 12-year-old son or daughter and every 12-year-old in his family, he said, I got some Vaseline. It ain't a problem. Meaning that you've done it before or you want to do it. Because you said you got the Vaseline ready. And it ain't a problem. Pot calling the motherfucking kettle black. Need I say more? This nigga is goofy. That's what I'm saying. What type of sick level of mindset do you have to have for your brain to even go into that realm? Oh, they were making fun of me, so I got mad and said that. I don't give a fuck how mad you is. Nothing excuses that. You can't excuse yourself from that. And then try to sit there and throw other people under the bus who said something similar, but wasn't nowhere near as worse as what you said. And then today you stand on it. You say you're not sorry. And let's go to this other video. Hold on. Let's go to this other video where you tell people you can't be trusted around kids.
These dudes in the Zulu Nation, including me, have been molested by BAM. And anybody who has been molested cannot be trusted with kids. And I would tell you that even about myself. Anybody who has been molested cannot be trusted with kids.
He didn't say any kid that's been molested. He said anybody, and I would tell you about that about myself. Not as he didn't say myself as a kid. He didn't say any kid that's been touched. He said anybody, and he would tell you about that by himself in his adult age. And then you haul off and threaten it. Oh, you're more than capable of doing it, bro. You've done it. You've definitely done it. You don't just get mad and say that. Let's play devil's advocate. Even if you got mad and said it once, cool. But you got mad and said it several times. It seems like every time you get mad, you threaten to do it. Or harm somebody's mother. Those are the two main things that you do when you get mad. You threaten them with sex, or you threaten them to harm their mother. And we have plenty of videos to prove that. 28 people in the building. Make sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all come in and support the channel. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, put something on that Loud Pack family. Bringing y'all this heat. So how dare he sit here and judge Academics like he's the worst monster on the internet when it's really him. They both monsters. They both need to be taken off the internet. They both need to go to jail. That's all I'm saying.
Worse for you. You put a stain on your brand, my nigga, that ain't gonna go nowhere.
Just like the video.
It ain't gonna go nowhere. And the sad part about it is, look at the times. It's like, yo, when Cat Williams said all of these dudes is gonna be exposed, y'all really coming out. The what work?
His pants is in there. What are you doing, little girl? What do you want?
Like in the whip.
It's in the basket in the room. The tall basket. No. You got daddy butt cream.
Damn, it's not logged in.
Pause. I get hemorrhoids sometimes, so I need this. Pause. No, you can't touch all the shiny stuff. No, one of my other devices, but no. No. Give me this. Oh, you running? Where you going?
Pop personality DJ Akademics accused of rape and sexual assault. A woman filed a lawsuit claiming the YouTube commentator drugged and then raped her at his house in New Jersey in 2022. She says two other men also sexually attacked her.
I was wrong. Somebody did accuse him of drugging and raping her. I know he was accused of rape, but I didn't know he was accused of drugging. Right. Nasty, right? Nasty freak. Little buzzards. No. No. Don't mess with this. Where's my box at? But okay, since you want to put other people's stuff up there, let's put yours up there. Let's put your accuser up there. Because we it's all fairness. Because you putting his accuser up there. You putting his accuser up there. There you go. Let's put your accuser up there. Since we're putting accusers up there, bro. It's all fairness. You throwing this man under the bus and like you don't have the same accolades.
I'm making this video because I tried
This dude
contacting
OD,
Hassan Campbell. He didn't want to talk on the phone, which rightfully so. He shouldn't want to because of what he did.
and you know why I believe this man is because he said that he met Hassan Campbell on a dating website for gay men. Right? Now go to my video where it says Hassan ex-wife exposes him. Hassan was soliciting rim jobs on a gay dating website. How would this little boy know that? How would this young man know that? I mean, people barely saw that video. How would he know that? And this was before that video came out. This is way before that video came out. So how would that young boy know that Hassan was on the websites? Unless he met him on them websites.
I'm making
making
contact to the world to let them know what he did. Don't know why he did it.
And he high.
But I want
to say this, I'm gonna let it play. And the man is high, and he can still give us an accurate age and timeline when Hassan did it. But Hassan is sober, but can't give us a straight story. Can't give us the right ages. His ages, his number changes, the story changes, the timeline changes. This man never changed his story, and nobody believed him because he looks like he's on dope, which he was. But wouldn't a molested victim turn to drugs?
Acting Hassan Campbell. He didn't want to talk on the phone, which rightfully so. He shouldn't want to because of what he did. I'm making contact to the world to let them know what he did. Don't know why he did it. But I was 16 years old, and I got shunned by my family, and I didn't really have nowhere to go.
Seems familiar, right?
I was on this website for men, and I met up with him in Long Island, and he said he would help me out and take care of me. But those weren't his intentions. From the age 16 to 18, he molested me, and
sound like the same thing he claimed that he went through. Bambaataa promised to take care of him with bad intentions. It sounds like he repeated what Bambaataa did to him. What's up, sis?
What's up? I've been asleep all day. Like, I literally just woke up 30 minutes ago.
He throwing academics under the bus for some shit that wasn't what he throwing academics under the bus, talking about academics need to go to jail. People need to call.
Everybody else calling him Diddy.
Yeah, but or academic.
Yeah, but I got it from Ugly Money. They calling him Diddy.
No, but what I'm trying to say is Hassan is acting like what he said to Kev Gills wasn't worse than what Hack said.
Hey, everybody.
If we need to call the cops on Academics, which we do, we need to call the cops on his ass too.
You should have been called the cops on his ass.
Right. And you got caught with child pornography twice and described the video, meaning you sat down and watched that video because you gave us details blow for blow, and we had the people couldn't even watch
the police on itself.
Yeah, we couldn't even watch the whole video that you made because you were getting so graphic into details on the video.
Yeah, he was too enthusiastic about that shit.
Right. That means you sat there and watched that video. Now, why did this dude he hide, but he can give us an accurate timeline to when you did it, but you can't? Sober.
So he shouldn't want to because of.
But listen to what he's saying though. How Hassan groomed him. Doesn't it sound like what Bam Bada did to him? It's word for word.
Yeah.
So not only does he describe what Bam Bada did to you, which is usually a trait that's passed on from molester to molester, and he knew you was on those dating websites for men. And this video came out before I dropped my video.
What he did, I'm making contact to the world to let them know what he did. Don't know why he did it, but I was 16 years old, and I got shunned by my family, and I didn't really have nowhere to go. And I was on this website for men, and I met up with him in Long Island, and he said he would help me out and take care of me. But those weren't his intentions. From the age 16 to 18, he molested me, and I'm coming out with this video because of all the stuff he's been posting.
Yep. Around the same amount of time Bam Bada did it to him, he claimed. He said Bam Bada groomed him in the same way, and he knew he was on them websites. My nigga.
Yeah, except he was 18, 17, 18.
Mm-hmm. So I started putting his victim up. So I'm like, all right, if we putting victim up, so let's put yours up too.
At the property earlier in the evening. The suit also accuses Academics of defamation, claiming he publicly denied the assault and made demeaning comments about the victim. Academics has not commented on the lawsuit.
Academics, how could we trust you and believe in what you had to say when you clearly what you were being accused of?
Now, I'm just noticing something too. You only fight for victims when it's beneficial to you.
Mm-hmm.
All the victims that have come out, you've either victim blame, victim shame, or you defended them when it was beneficial to you. This is only beneficial to you because you know Act could respond and you got content. If Act wasn't a big enough person for you to go back and forth with, you wouldn't care. You would not care. Because I'm pretty sure hundreds, maybe thousands of victims have probably came to you for help.
Yep. Victims that he cussed out during live streams.
Exactly. You only help victims or speak out for victims when it's beneficial to you.
Where Wax Dog at?
I don't know. I gotta find him. I wish Wax was here because Wax Dog was here from the very beginning. He was his first moderator.
Well, yeah, that's why I say where Wax Dog at. Because Wax Dog was a mod when he was kicking people off of his platform because they were saying they was victims.
Right. Shout out to Wax Dog too, because that was his video. Well, it was my video that I played, but I got the clip from Wax Dog.
Doing to this young lady allegedly?
Somebody had recorded the first time Wax Dog went live. He drug Hassan for film. And then accidentally deleted the live stream.
Oh man. He got Wax Dog knocked down. That's how you know Wax Dog telling the truth. That's how you know Wax Dog telling the truth from Wax Dog.
Look, I can vouch for Wax Dog. Me and Wax Dog was mods together over on McWi-Fi channel. Then when some of us stayed over there, and then some of us went to Hassan because they thought he was telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
We a loyal bunch, you know, so it took him a minute. But shit, once he realized he was gone, pew!
And I don't blame him.
You just did on
that. He used to come over to the channel, and we'll try to tell him in the most unoffensive way, why are you over there? Something ain't right about this shit. And he used to just stay, and then when he got uncomfortable, he'd leave. But then when Hassan got exposed, his ass was gone, and he came back over there like, bro, what happened? He was like, man.
Hassan flipped on everybody and tried to help him.
Well, yeah.
That's when he knew something wasn't right. Every time they pressured him to take him to court, Hassan
found yeah, Max, he kicked you out for trying to defend Lily when he was calling her a crackhead and shit.
So he was Max, you was there for that?
Yeah.
Max was in there last week?
Shadow, Leonard, Wax Dog, Max, Lindell when he pop up every once in a blue moon, Salima, Shane. It was a whole group of us.
Oh wow.
The internet in front of the whole world. And don't nobody want to hear shit about, oh, that's your little brother, or oh, you had nerve enough to talk about you don't need to be on nobody's platform.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Why that hat look deformed?
It's crazy because they scrubbed the internet.
White hats on.
Here we go.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not gonna stand here and let this man continue to lie about me.
Now, again, you talking about how they tried to scrub the internet of this, but you tried to scrub the internet of the video that I just played.
Yep. And a couple of other ones too.
You got channels knocked down. Wax Dog is on his 10th channel since I've been here.
Yep, Max.
Who knows how many channels you got knocked down before that?
Don't forget about the homie that shot Ricky.
Mm-hmm. Now, who knows how many channels T-Bone from Colors and Wax Dog
him too.
You got knocked down before I got here, but I know they each of them. Wax Dog and
Wax Dog, it was like 3 or 4. T-Bone is uncountable. Don't forget about conscious speculation. Excuse me, who is no longer on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. You got at least 3 of them. I know you got at least 10 of their channels knocked off since I've been here. Peace.
The conscious speculation, he knocked off like 2. And then Onk's Crack Pipe. I could go on for a little while. Nike City, Nike Town.
He even trying to get this channel out there.
Say that again?
He even trying to get this channel. Well, he got to try to get the video taken down.
Yeah.
What's the name?
Oh, and let's not forget the leader of Hater Nation, Israel Doctrine.
T-Bone got a recording of you telling your people to go over to T-Bone from Colors channel in mass fame. He got video of you. He got the video of you doing
it. That's not what happened, Academics. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, For you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought. Like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You raped me too. And
Ain't that
a
much
rape
drunk
kit
in the
won't come.
world.
Right.
You know what? I'm going to come back with my own story.
Yep.
The story didn't stick because her story, she changed it too. First she said Ack didn't do anything, then she said he did. And that's where she fucked up at. If he really did do something to him, you should have said it from the very beginning. But either way, bro, like you the last person to be sitting up here. I'm not sticking, like I say, I want to make a disclaimer. I'm not sticking up for Academics. He needs to go to fuck the jail. And he needs his ass beat. He been needed that. But this nigga here needs to be in shackled to him.
Wait.
On that bus.
Hassan talking about Act molesting a grown woman, right?
Uh-huh. Or no, he's talking about, well, he's using the grown woman as the victim. But the original story is about what he said to that 15-year-old little boy.
Yeah, that's what I was finna ask.
But what did he say to Kevin Gill's 12-year-old son and daughter? He's something far worse.
Mm-hmm.
They both need to be in jail. That's my point. I'm not sticking up for Academics. I want to put that disclaimer out there. I can't stress that enough. I think they both need to go to jail.
I've been saying y'all should have known something was wrong with Academics the way he's swinging for Drake.
Mm-hmm. And the way he treat women.
Birds of a feather and all that.
And Hassan just try to throw Act 6ix9ine under the bus, saying when he did the podcast with them, he said there's some bambadas in the room. So that means you admittedly knowing, because he was like 6ix9ine had a case, and he did, but allegedly 6ix9ine didn't even know the girl was 15. But either way, that means you have a pattern of being around
predators,
molesters, and knowing that they are, you still be around them and don't say nothing until it suits you or it's beneficial to you. You sat there, was around him. You did 3 podcasts with that man, knowing that he had that case. You did 2 with 6ix9ine, knowing that he had that case. You sat around for 30 years. You have a pattern of being around PDF files, knowing that they're PDF files, and you don't say nothing or speak up about it
until he get caught.
Or until it benefits him.
Okay, I'm finna drop back down and go back to sleep. I've been asleep for like 20 hours, but I'm finna get by 8 more.
All
right. No problem. I just came up to say hey to everybody, and I see y'all later.
All right. That was a weirdo. Yeah, he definitely. I always thought I never liked it academic. That's what I'm saying. I want to put that disclaimer out there. I am not defending him. I don't like this nigga. I never did. But for him to sit here and say all this shit is beyond me.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trick again.
Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here.
I ain't playing no more. You heard the screaming in the background? We already been through this in the live. Which I heard the screaming in the background. While he was live, there was a girl in his house screaming. And we put all that to the side. Everybody put all that to the side, academics.
We put everything that I just showed to the side. Well, I never put it to the side, but your fans put all that to the side. So I'm not understanding your point here, because you've done far worse, and it was put to the side. And all you're doing is making people look back. Wait, didn't he say something like that to a 12-year-old? Wait, didn't he get caught with child pornography? Wait, didn't he threaten to rape 3 men? That's all you're doing.
And your audience and everybody like, nah, he's innocent. All right, he's innocent until proven guilty. And now this.
Right.
After all of that, amazing.
Yeah, if Max said he wanted to try fucking a dude, will you let him fuck you?
No.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. You can have. Wait.
If I can't fuck you, I'm cutting you off.
No, yeah. Suppose he's like, yo, bro, listen, yo, you always wanted me to be next to you. Now I could be inside of you. Pause.
If I can't F you, I'm cutting you off. You always want to be next to you. Now I want to be inside of you. This is how you talk to a little kid, my nigga?
Again, you told Kev Gills you was stick heavy dick and his 12-year-old son and daughter, and then proceeded to say, I got the Vaseline, it ain't a problem. Is that how you talk to 12-year-olds?
This is how you talking to a little boy? And see, I come from an era where, you know, a lot of people, you can say whatever you want to say about me. People sit up there and call me Blade, oh, he gay, or whatever the case. Nah, I'm not. No, I'm not. And to talk to a young boy, a man, who does not walk that lifestyle, you in violation. It's disrespectful. You a violation. Y'all knew this while y'all live was coming, though, so y'all made sure y'all said, nah, he ain't gonna have a whole lot of people in the building. Y'all making sure y'all this live don't even hit 1,500 people. I see that. That's all right. It's time for me to start some new channels. I ain't playing.
No, your channel's
I know y'all got the.
See here, this is a nigga that's making an excuse for his channel dying out. Nobody wants to hear it anymore, bro. Nobody wants to hear this bullshit anymore. People are starting to catch on that you're a fucking fraud. And now you want to blame it on YouTube. It ain't YouTube, it's you. There ain't no way around it. You maybe get 1,500 people in there and no, you're dying out. You're really dying out. They're tired of hearing the same old bullshit. And then you sit here and throw other people under the bus when you're guilty of everything that you're throwing them under the bus for. People are catching on. I'm pretty sure they're starting to unsubscribe. And when they do, you're going to blame that on YouTube too. Oh, they unsubscribing people. Like YouTube really have time to sit here and individually kick people out of the chat or individually block people from coming into your live. No, people, no. You just can't. It's one of them niggas like you like Pharaoh. He can't see when he's dying out.
The bots on my channel heavy.
They put the bots on his shit.
It ain't gonna stop the message though. And see, what a lot of y'all don't realize, you know, I sat back and I don't listen to Academics.
You're mad.
Rant and brag about how he put bots on people's channels. He destroyed their Instagrams and destroyed their YouTube
now he
channels.
Doing
I told y'all, the nigga told me 6 months before my channel went down how it was gonna go down, how my numbers was gonna decrease and all that. Like, how the hell you know all that?
You full of shit. My bad, y'all got these kids. Oh, butted up. Hold on for a second. All right.
All that act. I'm going live with 30,000, 20,000, 10,000 people every time I go live.
Bro, you've never reached 10,000 people in your live. Nigga, stop lying. The number goes up every time. 10,000. It just went up as you said it. 10,000, 30,000, 40,000. Come on, bro. You've never even had 10,000. The most you had was 6 or 7. You need to stop lying, bro. You're dying out and you just don't want to admit that. Some people can't see when it's over. Just like you couldn't see when it was over between you and Bambaataa. Right. Tell him. You couldn't see when it was over between you and Bambaataa, so you ran to the internet to make it last. Make it last forever. Say, make it last forever. Y'all hear? Trying to sing it.
And then poof, dealing with you niggas, Fat Joe. Like you just knew exactly how my channel was gonna fall.
Whack.
You knew.
Bullshit, bro. Whack 100 told you to your goddamn face several times that he the one who got your channel knocked down, and you keep trying to put it on Fat Joe to get him to respond because Fat Joe is a bigger target, and he won't because he didn't do it. Everybody knows who got your channel knocked down. Your mouth and Whack 100.
And whoever was doing it to your channel, I mean my channel, decided to sit down and have a meeting with you and tell you exactly what they was going to do, huh?
Oh my!
They told you exactly how they was going to sabotage my channel, huh?
Oh God!
Then I listened to you while you live talking to your audience about how you be destroying YouTube channels.
No.
Nobody can't be bigger than Big Act, huh? I guess God don't like ugly. You really didn't feel like it was nothing wrong with you grooming that little boy. You really didn't feel like it was nothing wrong with you talking to somebody's child like that.
But you didn't either?
I'm just curious. All those parties that you have at your house, how many parties you ended up partying with some 15 and 14 and 13-year-old girls and boys?
We want to say the same thing about you. How many 16-year-olds did you have? We can say the same thing about you, bro. We want to know how many 16-year-olds you've been around, bro. You can't be trusted around kids, according to you.
Because around where we come from, it's crazy how niggas will sit up there and say, pause. But you wasn't pausing. You ain't paused not one time when you was playing with that little boy.
Yes, he did.
When you was trying to induct him into the Transformer Hall of Fame, when you was sitting up there trying to turn that little boy into RuPaul, you ain't paused not one time. You was going full throttle to convince him to put Jack in a box.
He definitely did pause. He definitely did say pause, and you played it. This is how we know that you're terrible. No, you can't have these. You ain't got no teeth assist. You are a terrible reporter because you don't even listen to. This is how we know you don't listen to the actual story. You just create your own narrative because you just played it. You're the one who just played the video. And we all heard him go pause. Even though it doesn't justify what he said, he still said pause. Now, did you say pause? No, you tried to say, you said hypothetically speaking. Now, we all just watched the video. How many times did you hear him say hypothetically speaking in that video? You went full fucking problem. And said you had some Vaseline and it wasn't a problem. You had the Vaseline ready.
If you get my drift. Yeah, I know. You can't pause what he say. Grooming. That shit was worse than grooming. He was showing you exactly through that conversation what kind of conversations he would have with your child if you wasn't watching. He didn't think nothing of it because he thought that was normal in his mind, so he felt comfortable doing it in front of the world. He felt comfortable doing that in front of the world. So just imagine how far he would have went behind closed doors.
But like I keep saying, we should say the same thing about you, bro. You said you had the Vaseline and it wasn't a problem. I don't even want to know what you would do behind closed doors. We all know what you would do behind closed doors. And then you can't give us an age to when you stop touching kids. You still ain't give us an age. You remember that controversy over what you said at Math Hoppers? You still have not given us an age.
Friends.
No. You already got one.
But I'm gonna keep it 100 though.
You already got one.
I ain't just pissed off with academics. Look at all these social media platforms. Now all of y'all got something to say about ACT? I've been fighting for this cause, and y'all wasn't saying nothing. So that's what it took.
What cause did you fight for besides yourself? And then you didn't even fight for yourself. You wanted other people to do it. And then when they wouldn't do it for you, you said you didn't want to talk about Bambaataa no more. So you make no sense. When have you been fighting for this cause? We've only seen you fight for this cause when it benefited you. That's the only time we've seen you fight, is when it benefited you. And then, if it couldn't benefit you, you shamed the victim.
In order for y'all to fight, because when it was me, oh, you knew what you was doing.
You did.
Right? When it happened to me all over social media, all these platforms, oh, you knew what you was doing. At 13, 15, you knew what you was.
I told you he was going to somehow make it about himself. Look, and he just fucked his age up. Look.
Oh, you knew what you was doing.
Just said, where,
at 13, 15, you knew what you was doing. Oh, you knew what you was doing. At 13, 15, you knew what you was doing.
I thought you was 12. I thought you was 12. See, you changed the numbers every time you talk about it. That I see that age is starting to go back up again. 13, 15. Usually you be like, oh, I was 12. First time you told us you were 16. Oh, actually, I think the first time was 17. Then niggas was like, what? Then it was 16. And it was still like, huh? Then it was 15. Niggas is still like, huh? Then it jumped down to being 12.
Even raised my age up and lied on me. Oh, you was this age, you was that age.
We did?
So it took for a little white boy's face. It took for a white face.
Here we go.
For black people to care.
Here we go. Here we go.
It took for a white face to get verbally violated. Verbally.
There you go again, taking away from what happened to that little boy and demonizing him. So what you want us to do? Say, oh, fuck the white boy? What's your point in all this? Because he's still a victim. So and you said the same thing about Bambaataa's accuser. It seems like you try to take away from that victim. You want to attach yourself, your so-called victimization to theirs and downplay their what happened to them. Because that's exactly what you did with Bambaataa's victim, the jiu-jitsu master. You took away from his. Stop. No. 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 No, don't you hit me back. Don't you hit me back. Don't you hit me back. Look, she's swinging back on me, y'all. You notice that he does that with every victim? First he latches his story onto it, and then he downplays the victim story that he's talking about. He does that every time. Whether he's victim blaming or whether he's standing, he's pretending to stand on their side. He latches his story onto it and then downplays the victim story. No, don't be hitting me. No, no. Oh, she addicted to these little icebreaker things. Yeah.
For black people, for it to actually sit up there and make the shade room, and you sitting up there and you see Charlemagne half-ass talking about it as if he got something. Like, I know Charlemagne ain't got no nerves to be talking about it.
I know
Not
you
Charlamagne.
ain't got no nerves to be talking about.
Charlamagne brought it up.
You
Another nigga with a case. The internet is filled with them. We already seen the girl come out on Math Hoffa.
There we go.
I mean,
again.
Ike
Throwing other
Hoffa.
people under the bus. They ain't got nothing to do with it. Math ain't got nothing to do with this. And here's your excuse to drink.
AK went from 12K views to 3K views. Because everybody's not with that. And there's no turning back. He can't turn back the hands of time once he opened up the door of evil with children.
Oh my God.
Academics, have you been to Epstein Island?
This nigga here.
Have you been to Epstein Island?
This nigga here. Have you been to Bambaataa Island?
Or are you trying to create Academics Island, huh? You trying to see how many cases you could accumulate on yourself before you cancel yourself? Like, how you even put yourself in a situation like this when you see what they trying to do to Jay-Z?
What they trying?
When you see, I guess God don't like ugly.
Victim blaming again.
Because you got comfortable. And see, that's what y'all got to understand, man. Evil is tired of hiding. Evil wants to show its face. Evil is tired of pretending and making movies like Friday the 13th. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.
There you go again. He equates a movie or a song to real life. This isn't a song or a movie, my nigga. This is real life. You live in a fantasy.
What's the theme of the movie?
Nah.
Hollywood is tired of hiding.
No. Put your butt down and eat the piece of candy.
Jason Voorhees. Go to Camp Crystal Lake.
What this got to do with it?
And do what? Run around with his machete? Cutting up children, having sex? Nightmares.
These are not children having sex. These are young adults having sex. Usually in college or in high school. Young adults having sex, not children. These are young adults. They're drinking. They're smoking. What are you talking about, bro? There you go again.
Is on Elm Street.
You pulling fuck off of my damn desk?
What's the theme? A dude that was running around raping kids got set on fire, and then he becomes the boogeyman. So now he can sit up there and go into the children's dreams.
Hold on.
And get them. Evil is tired of hiding. Evil don't want to hide no more. Evil wants to come out and play. Academics is tired of hiding.
Sure he is.
When a person show you who they are, you believe them. When a person shows you who they are, you believe them. You played your hands. There is no turning back. There's no justifying that. Ain't no justifying that. Y'all talking about canceling him because y'all watching his pockets. No. Send him to jail. Someone dial 911 and have them go knock on his door and hit him with some charges because he was way out of line. He was way out of line. And that's my take on Academics. I don't hate Academics. I don't like what you did. And I call a spade a spade. If my brother violated, my sister violated like that, I'll say the same thing. I'm not going to sit up there and, act my man. I can't really elaborate on. Nah, we're not playing games like that. No, I don't play when it comes to children. We don't play no games when it comes to children. No. In no shape, way, form, or fashion is that cool. And now they should put a ban on your ass because you can't be trusted around kids. You just showed the whole world, millions of people, that you cannot be trusted around children.
Wow. No, let's go back again. No. What? He can't be trusted around kids. He can't be trusted around kids. That's what you said. Says the guy who says this. Whoever made this picture is diabolical. Whoever made this picture is diabolical. Put it up full match. Says the guy who says this.
These dudes in the Zulu Nation, including me, have been molested by Bam. And anybody who has been molested cannot be trusted with kids. And I would tell you that even about myself. Anybody who has been molested cannot be trusted with kids because you have a habit of when you're touched, you touch other people's kids.
Okay.
It looks like the consequences.
Why are we trying to throw Act under the bus again? He said the cowboy hat is diabolical. Right. The hat he was wearing is fucking diabolical. Oh man, this is wild. 23 people in the building. It's fluctuating, going up and down. They playing with my numbers, y'all. They kicking y'all out the chat and they playing with my numbers. They trying to silence my voice. Woo! Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let me check. I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. I look high, but I wish I was. I'm just tired. I've been looking at myself all night. Boy, you look higher than the motherfucker. I got sleep in my eye. I'm fucking tired. I had an hour lunch today. I fucking fell asleep during that whole lunch. I was knocked the fuck out. Okay, we got 25 likes. Yeah, just make sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all come in and support the channel. Hit the Cash App or PayPal at the top of the chat. Put something on that loud pad.
Because the first thing that you're thinking about is not how to beat him in a video game like he's playing a video game. You're not thinking about beating him in a video game or playing sports basketball with him or playing football with him. You're trying to introduce him to another man's balls.
Did you not try to introduce? I'm repeating what you said. Did you not try to introduce 12-year-olds to your balls? Kev Gill's 12-year-old son or daughter, or every 12-year-old in his family? That's not what you did? You said you was going to stick heavy D in them. And then said, I got the vaccine. It ain't a problem. And he said, how I feel, Kev, me getting some sex from your 12-year-old son or daughter. That's what he said. It ain't a problem, kid. He said, how would you feel if I got some sex from little Kev Gibbs?
How real is that?
Hold on, somebody in that bed.
His parents left him alone with you on the internet, and you tried to introduce him to grown gay sex?
Did you not try to do that with Kev Gill's kids? That's I don't nigga.
Good luck. Good luck.
And then told him good luck, like he didn't get away with it. Oh man. You would tell him good luck, like you didn't get away with it? And you had to been snitching, bro, because there's no way you get caught with child pornography twice and they don't send your ass to jail. You got caught with it twice.
Yeah, damn shame he do look like a baby Bambata.
What?
I would never want to come at act like this, but nah, nigga, you earned this disrespect.
What?
You disrespected that child. You violated that child, my nigga.
What?
You violated him. No respect.
I got to lay down. I got to sit down, y'all. I'm tagged. I'm tagged. I did it. I'm tagged.
Like nigga, baby Bambata. That's what you go with. He baby Bambata. That's what he is. Academics is baby Bambata.
Wow.
Straight up. Let me ask y'all a question in the comment section. After I play this one more game. Do y'all think I'm overreacting?
Yes. No.
Press 1 if you think I'm overreacting.
But you're being hypocritical.
Press 2 if he need to go to jail.
You're not overreacting, but you're being a fucking hypocrite. Turn that down. Turn the TV down.
Yeah, if Max said he wanted to try fucking a dude, will you let him fuck you?
No.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah. You can have. Wait.
If I can't fuck you, I'm cutting you off.
No, yeah. Suppose he's like, yo, bro, listen, yo, you always wanted me to be next to you. Now I could be inside of you. Pause.
Now you heard him say pause. Now, did y'all not hear him say pause?
To be next to you. Now I could be inside of you. Pause. Listen, yo, you always wanted me to be next to you. Now I could be inside of you. Pause.
Now, did you not hear him say pause? See, that's how you know this nigga just take shit, run with it, and create his own narrative. And that's what happened in a lot of his stories. A lot of his videos, he's not paying attention to the actual details. He's just reporting on it and adding his own twist to it.
Yo, I'm not gay.
Nah,
you suck a dick though.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
With it.
Wait, hold on. So you told me that there's not another 15-year-old that you could bust out?
Yo, bro.
I'm serious. So there's not another 15-year-old you could bust out.
You go to school?
Yo, if Max got a sister and she threw you the box, would you smash her?
He already has a sister.
All right, she threw you the box, would you smash?
No, because I'm 15.
What I mean?
She's above 18.
What I mean?
Okay, what does that mean?
Little boy smart.
Grooming.
It'll be what?
Grooming.
That has nothing to do with you.
Academics, you don't know what grooming means? But it's a foot. See, you can look at it. You can look at it either way. Shorty was smart enough to know that if his parents found out he was with that 18-year-old girl, because this is happening in the Board of Education. 15 and 18 is very, very close. It's very, very close in age. But in the law, you go to jail for that in this country. So you trying to entice this little 15-year-old boy to get the 18-year-old girl locked up, huh? But see, the flip side to that, I'm a parent. And
you was a parent when you threatened Kev Gill's kids. You was a parent when you did all of that shit, bro. What makes it a difference? Now you care? Where was your parent instincts when you threatened Kev Gill's kids? What were your parental instincts then? Now all of a sudden, when somebody else say it, your parents' spidey senses are kicking in. My bad, John. My mouse froze on me.
what you think a father and a real mother? I'm not talking about these mothers out here that was having sex at 14 and 15 that think it's cool for their kids to have sex. Oh, you know, I was doing it at 13 and stupid shit like that.
Wait, so you're saying that my mother, who's a victim, so you're shaming my mother, who's a victim, who had sex young with an older guy and had me. You're shaming her for that? You fuck ass nigga with that dirt line on your lip you call a mustache? So with you New York niggas and these little ass mustaches. So with you New York niggas and these little shoestring mustaches and shoestring beards and shit. I don't need you New York niggas to come to the forefront. Man. What's going on with this? What y'all doing with y'all mustache? Either you want it or you don't. God damn. Like you can't make up your mind whether you want to shave it off or keep it. So you do both. 27 people in the building. Make sure you're hitting the like button and support the channel. Hit the Cash App, PayPal, pin to the top of the chat, or you can see it going along the screen at the bottom. Support the channel. Put something on that loud pack. $1, $2, $3, $4.
You know, because you got dumb girls that's like mothers that's like that. But academics, what you think gonna happen?
Pause for a second, bruh.
When you get a father like me.
Did you mention acting got banned from Twitch?
I didn't. You might have.
I just found out. That's why I'm popping back up here. He done got banned from Twitch. Twitch be the first one. Oh, he got rumors banned.
Wow.
Yeah. So look like the social media pipeline finna take care of that.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm going to bed for real. Love y'all. Good night.
That don't want to hear nothing, and this is a topic we're gonna talk about later. Because me dealing with I got daughters that's out of high school. They got boyfriends now, and I don't like it. But they out of high school. Well, that's what their mama say.
What? You wait a minute. You act like you're such a great father, but you don't know if your kids are in or out of high school yet. You don't know if they graduated or not. But yet you sit here and act like that. I told you he still got kids in the hood. And those kids graduated from high school and you ain't even know that.
What you think gonna happen when you convincing a little boy to push up on somebody's 14 or 13 or 15, even 15, even 16? Real fathers is gonna take your head off. You telling a little boy to smash on my daughter? Real fathers ain't having that. When you dealing with real fathers that love their daughters, you know, it's crazy because as men, to all the men that's out there really, really watching me that love you got a daughter out there and you love your daughter to death. When you start not liking your daughter and not liking the mother as well, is when they start keeping those little in-house secrets, and next thing you know, you finding out that your daughter got a boyfriend, and next thing you finding out that a little boy is smashing on your daughter, and your daughter you exiled out of her life, or y'all becoming enemies because she's not trying to hear nothing that you have to say about this little boy that's humping on her that only love her for the next 3 months. He's infatuated with her, and after that, he's on to the next little girl.
Wait a minute. Why? Wait, you think that you sound any? You don't think you sound just as bad as Academics talking about it right now? Talking about a little boy humping on your daughter? You don't think that doesn't sound weird? Why are you thinking about a little boy humping on your daughter? Why did you go back? Because I walked out the room. I want to make sure I heard that correctly.
And not liking the mother as well is and that real fathers is gonna take your head off.
You ain't gonna do shit.
You telling a little boy to smash on my daughter? Real fathers ain't having.
He didn't tell him to smash on your daughter. So there you go again, trying to add yourself into the equation, acting like you care. 26 likes. How many people we got in the building? All right, we got 25 people. We fluctuating, going up and down.
Having that? When you dealing with real fathers that love their daughters,
Real fathers.
You know it's crazy because
real fathers that love their daughters, but you don't love your daughters enough to know if they graduated high school or not. But you're a real father that love your daughter. But you don't even know if they got out of high school yet. But you love them oh so much. Get the fuck out of here.
as men, to all the men that's out there really, really watching me, that love you got a daughter out there and you love your daughter to death. When you start not liking your daughter and not liking the mother as well, is when they start keeping those little in-house secrets, and next thing you know, you finding out that your daughter got a boyfriend, and next thing you finding out that a little boy is smashing on your daughter, and your daughter you exile.
Yeah, you did say that. Why would you even think about that? Why would your brain even go to that realm? How sick do you gotta be to even think about some shit like that? And keep dwelling on it.
Out of her life, or y'all becoming enemies because she's not trying to hear nothing that you have to say about this little boy that's humping on her, that only love her for the next 3 months. He's infatuated with her, and after that, he's on to the next little girl. So automatically, you.
Why are you worrying about 15-year-old little girls, bro? What the fuck here, bro? Like, what is really wrong with you, bro? You're going into details about it. It's the same thing with this child porno. It's the same thing with everybody else. Why are you going into such details about it? Why would your brain even want to go to that realm? Because you're thinking about it, you nasty, psychopathic. Fuck, bro. Like, this shit is weird, bro. You sound just as weird as he do. For real, you sound just as weird. The reason he has that for hours, had that for years later, that because, wait, what? The reason he has that, bro, I can't understand what you're trying to say. The reason he has that fur years later is because the older you get, the less going out you do because of responsibilities. You have sneakers older than my son's. I probably wore 4 to what? All we do is work, and at home he don't work. I understand what you're saying. Like, I got gear that I barely get to wear because I'm always at work. This nigga don't work. He ain't got no job. He sit at home on that couch all day long, dressed like he going to the club. Come on, bro. Ain't no excuse for that. Man, Stone, peace and welcome. Peace and welcome to the channel. I'm glad you're here, but that nigga ain't got no job. Now I can understand what you're saying. Because I got gear that I didn't wear and I still don't wear because I'm at work damn near 12 hours every day, Monday through Friday. This nigga here, he ain't got no job. He don't work. He get dressed like he going to the club just to make a fucking video. Don't mistake him for a working class man. Don't mistake. I understand what you're trying to say, because that's basically me and most of the working people in this chat. But this nigga here, this nigga right here, that ain't the case for him. That's not the case for him. He doesn't work. He doesn't have a job. He gets fresh to make videos.
You ain't trying to hear the shenanigans that these black women, because I ain't dealing with nobody else. These black women, when they sit up there, oh, well, you know, it's okay, and oh, you know, because I was doing this at my age. I don't give a fuck what you was doing. Bitch, who gives a fuck what your nasty pussy was doing at your age? I don't give a fuck.
Bro, see, here you go again. Here you go again. Here we go again. Nobody said it was okay. I lost my virginity at 11 to a 15-year-old. I never said it was okay. I said I knew what I was doing. I never said it was okay. And my mother, who's an actual victim of being taken advantage of, because I'm a product of that, she never said it was okay. She actually said the opposite. You're the one who bringing that. You're the one who coming up with that shit to justify your bullshit ass story that you told about Bambaataa. Because there's no proof or evidence that you were ever around him as an adolescent. We have no proof of you being around Bambaataa before the age of 17. No proof. All the proof that we got you being around Bambaataa, you was well off into your adulthood. Shit, the pictures with you and Bambaataa, you were 30.
About that nigga. I know what you was doing. I was the one dogging you out, my nigga. Just because us men smutted bitches out, you think I want somebody smutting my daughter out? And that's keeping it all the way funky.
Well, the way you treat them and the way
we was raised to be dogs. And most of us men was raised by women, and our mothers was dogs. So when when women think they be running game on men, no, you're not. We had mothers that was liars and sneaky. So you think I can't see through a sneaky bitch?
No, we don't have mothers that was like, you know, your mother. So you saying your mother was lying? It was sneaky. So what you saying was, there you go again, throwing your dead mother under the bus. Isn't this why she died? Stressing over what you were saying about her, knowing it was a lie? You need to put some of that salt down.
I met one before you, shorty.
You ain't got no job.
Don't know men. Want no little boy humping on his daughter. We fathers out this bitch.
Wait, why do you keep talking about that? Nobody wants to. If no father wants that, which I never wanted. I mean, if I want to have grandkids, I'm going to have. I've already gotten that out of my head. My daughters will get older and they will find, hopefully, the right man to want to procreate with, and that's fine with me at the right age, and you know, your finances is good. You become an adult. There's nothing I can say about that. But why are you thinking about your daughters having sex underage? Like, what the fuck is up with that? You made your point about it. Why do you keep going back into it?
Some people don't understand that, though. And the crazy part about it is, it's the fathers that stick around You know the ones that stick around?
Not you.
Because I can tell you right now, most of the females that I've dealt with in my life, the
You don't stick around. You didn't even know if your daughter was in high school or not.
majority of them, their father wasn't shit. And them bitches can sit up there and say, oh, you wasn't shit neither. Yeah, in some cases I wasn't, but bitch, I was there more than your father was.
What that got to do with you being there for your kids, my nigga? That doesn't excuse you. That doesn't excuse you for not being in your kid's life. You see how you always trying to point the finger at somebody else to take attention off of his bullshit? That has nothing to do with you not being there for your kids. You didn't even know if your two oldest daughters graduated high school or not. Or should I say 3 oldest daughters? Let's not forget about Hassan Campbell. I forgot what she changed her name to.
I Charleston White sing Nana and a Boo Boo.
Still,
I was there more than y'all fathers was, and still here. Pull that down. I don't want nobody humping on my daughter, but I know eventually, at some time, to all the dudes out there that's watching, you know this is a reality. We got to start having conversations. We can't be stubborn-headed and say no when the no is final, because no, you can't keep a hot ass down.
Nigga, we said the same thing about you, and we do try to have this conversation with you, and you deflect, you give no straight answers. Why would anybody want to have this conversation with you anymore? That's why your chat is so low. That's why nobody really cares about what you're saying. Because what's the point of you having the chat if you don't you never get to the bottom of anything?
And when them little girls, them little boys be whispering to them little girls, and they coochie cats start tingling, you can't keep a hot ass down. They're gonna spread their wings or their legs.
Shit, the way you keep your kids barricaded, you ever see them Catholic girls? How they act because their parents keep them all barricaded? No, you're not getting that candy. Oh, butt it up. You're not getting that candy. Don't try to fight me. No, don't swing on me. No, you're not getting it. This little baby trying to swing on me for some candy. Oh, butt it up.
It ain't nothing we can do about it because their mother is going to cover it up. And then she's going to fight with you and call you all types of this and all types of that and tell you how you got to put up with it. And you ain't got no choice to put up with it. Dad, to all the dads out there that got little baby girls, and you not my baby girl. Yeah, when she get older, watch the dilemmas you have to go through. You're going to go through it. The only niggas that don't go see, when you see all these niggas partying on Instagram and hanging out and shit like that, the real fathers, when you see them niggas.
And you still talking about it, bro. No father wants to think about that. No father of any girls want to think about that. Why do you keep trying to make us think about that? We don't want to think about it. You are not getting that candy.
Niggas throwing the glass up like, I need a drink. That's why. The niggas that ain't taking care of their kids, they ain't 20. Most of these niggas, they ain't got a care in the world. But stress, dealing with relationships, dealing with bonds with children, trying to be a father, and then having bitches tell you what it's like to be a father, what it's like to be a man. Bitch, you ain't never seen a man. Where? Who? On TV? Not in your life?
Wait a minute. How did we get from academics? Yeah, she like, give me that fucking candy, nigga. How did we get here? How did we get here? All you doing is showing your problem with other victims. Number one, showing that you like imagining sexual things about minors. And last but not least, how much you hate women. That's all you're showing right now. You're not making no points. You don't have no message in this. What's the message? How do we get to what Academics said to that little boy, to fathers imagining their daughters being humped, to you shitting on women? You're a collage, bro. You don't have no message. You don't stand for nothing. Your message bounces everywhere, but where it's supposed to go.
Because most of the females I've dealt with, their father was never there. Might have pop up and made guest appearances the same way my father did.
Mm-hmm.
And I love my father to death. This ain't no diss to him.
Mm-hmm.
Don't never let nobody edit a video, because I seen a nigga edited a video lying and twisting my word, AI and my shit, like I was talking bad about my father. Me and my father is tight. Nigga.
I have never seen anybody AI your video. Never. Nobody AI your video. You said your father was on dope and he wasn't there. There are several videos of you saying that your father was a dope head and he chose dope over being a father to you. You said that. Matter of fact, ain't that on that Queen's Flip interview? You better stop spitting on me, little girl. You better stop spitting on me. Ooh, Batman Rebirth. I wonder if that could be a good one. Hey. Yeah, no. Hassan Campbell calls the police. Oh man, that was hilarious. Let me save that to the watch list. But if you go to the Queen's Flip, you can go to the Doggy Diamonds interview. You can go to the Queen's Flip interview. In both of those interviews, you said your father wasn't there because he was a dope head. Nobody AI'd your voice. You said that. There you go lying. Just like you try to remember the video I just played of him threatening Kev Gill's kid? He tried to say that was twisted. Stop it. He tried to say that was twisted, but it wasn't.
Edit a video, because I seen a nigga edited a video lying and twisting my word, AI and my shit, like I was talking bad about my father. Me and my father is tight. Nigga.
You did. You talked about what you want to say AI's your mother too? You talking bad about your mom too? You talked bad about both of your parents. Hey. It ain't funny. Don't run. It ain't funny. Oh shit, my bad.
My father get into an argument. Oh, me and bad about my father. Me and my father is tight. Nigga, if you didn't know, you better know. Me and my father's tight. My father get into an argument with his wife, and she put him out.
Oh, you and your father are tight? Pause. That's what Ben Body said too. Yeah. You and your father real tight, ain't y'all? Pause. That's what Ben Body said too.
He pulled it up right in my driveway. Dad, you already know you good.
Your dad been pulling up in your driveway? Pause. Oh, he pulling up in the driveway? Beep, beep. Who got the keys to the Jeep? Vroom. 32 people in the building. Make sure you are hitting that like button as you come in and support the channel. Family, put something on that loud pack. I need to smoke. I'm here with these goddamn kids. You little girl. You are not getting that candy. I just gave you a piece.
He pulls up right in the driveway, and he know forever, as long as I got somewhere to live, he got somewhere to stay.
What you mean, Lily? How are you inviting people to other people's cribs? It don't work like that, homie.
Yeah. That's why I don't pay these females no mind when they sit up there talking about with a real man. Bitch, when you ever seen a real man? If I ain't a real, I was more of a man than your father. Bet that, bitch. I was more of a man than your father. Most of us men wasn't taught to be a man. Because most of you women out there take accountability. You didn't lay down with a man that was
my father wasn't around. My father wasn't around at all. My father actually was a predator. And I didn't turn out like him. I know how to be a man. There's no excuse for you not knowing how to be a fucking man at 50 years old, my nigga. There's no excuse for that. Let me tell you something. There's no excuse for you not knowing how to be a man at 50 years old. Not absolutely none. Not get back in here. Like, come on, bro. You be making excuses for you being a deadbeat. There's no excuse for being a deadbeat, even if you had a deadbeat as a father. And you said you and your father is close, so you shouldn't have an excuse for you not. See, this is what I mean. You and your father's close, but then when it benefits you, you didn't have a father around. You just flip flopped on us. You did the flip flop shit. I get to the door. I take her chicken. Bitch love me, man. I take her chicken and waffles. I get to the door. She's a man. Flip flopping and shit. Flip flopping.
A complete man. Your brothers didn't do it. You didn't do it. With a real man, bitch, you don't deserve a real man. Be killing me. Most of us was raised dysfunctional. We are the children of the plantation. We are the children of the plantation. Most of us was raised to be dysfunctional.
Not at 50 years old. It should be no reason that you have any dysfunction at 50 years old, my nigga. There you go again, making excuses for you being a poor and fucked up person at 50 years old. You've had plenty of times to see other people or just get it right yourself. I'm 35. I grew up the same way. Well, not the same way you did, but we all grew up in the hood. How many men in this chat are in their kids' life? I'm pretty sure every last one of them are. Some of them could be your age. And none of them say this. Not one man uses that as an excuse. Not one man in this chat uses that as an excuse. My father wasn't there, so I don't know how to be a father. That should make you know how to be a father because you know what not to do. You know you need to be more present. You know you need to be in their life more. I don't understand how that didn't click for you at 50 years old. That makes no sense.
I see a lot going on, and I'm sitting back and I'm watching and I'm analyzing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it's like until we fix that family structure, though.
You know what analyzing means? You're not analyzing nothing. I don't think you know what analyze means. Analyze means you sat back and watched, you studied, and you learned from the mistakes. You're not analyzing shit because you're using those mistakes as an excuse. Mr. Switchy, what's up? You're actually using those mistakes as an excuse. So you're not analyzing shit. You're watching and then taking that and using it as an excuse for you being a fucked up, deadbeat father, perverted father.
Until we make the household the number one priority, and see this situation with academics, it shows you. Just imagine how far Academics would have went with that little boy if the world wasn't watching? What he would have played for? What would you have paid for a plane ticket for Shorty? Yeah, we gonna do some gaming events.
You mean the way you did with that white boy? Because he said you flowed him out. Well, you had to meet. You got him an Uber or a cab to Long Island. I wonder why you keep going into such details. That's what I want to know. Why do you keep going into such details? Why would you even want to know that? What were you going to do? Were you going to fly him? It seemed like you're imagining these details because nobody else said this. No, nobody. Every channel, damn near every channel on the internet right now is talking about it, and I have not heard anybody go into such details as you. You went to somebody humping your daughter. Why are you thinking in your daughter in a sexual way? You even called your son the chick with the big titties. Why are you sexualizing your child? And now you want to know, what was you going to do? Fly him out? You sound like when somebody has sex, oh, give me details, blow by blow. I want to know all the details. You sound like Kulu when he asked that girl, did YP bust a nut when he was spanking his monkey? Bro, like, what is wrong with you niggas? Why would you want to know?
And behind the scenes, when the cameras is off, what would be happening? And see, Academics, I'm not sitting up here trying to push a narrative that you didn't push in front of the world.
No, you're pushing a narrative.
I don't have to, Academics, I don't have to use my imagination to break down what you did because we heard you.
Why would you want to use your imagination to break down? Nobody wants to imagine that. But you are using your imagination because you're asking questions. Like, what was you going to do behind closed doors? That's using your imagination. What was you going to fly him out? That's using your imagination. I don't get how you don't see that.
I can't unhear what I heard. You know how many times I done blacked out and wigged out on my song for having something to say about Academics? Wigged out protecting active. I can't protect you with this. I can't protect you, you nasty. What you did was nasty. What you said was.
He don't need you to protect him, and that's your problem. You're always inserting yourself in some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. And then you stick your foot in your own mouth. No, get off that door, little girl. You are not getting out. But she over there, this eczema is killing me. She over there at the door like somebody trying. Yo, these kids are fucking crazy. No. Hold on, y'all. All right, yeah, never mind. No. Little girl, stop touching stuff. She almost pulled the goddamn thing down on herself. Lucky I jumped up in time. That's what's being a father about. Being alert and know what you try to do it again. Well, let me move this goddamn thing. And then you try to do it again. You little devil. No. And look, she going for it again. No. Don't look at me and smile. It ain't funny. No. It ain't funny. Oh my God, this little girl's the devil.
It's nasty. The way you dealt with it afterward with your arrogance, I'm gonna have to make a whole separate video playing your response. The way you responded, you don't need nobody. You don't need to be on nobody's platform. Nigga, if you're gonna use your platform, you don't think, yo, I forgave you With all the
Forgave you for
instigating and
what?
beefing that you did?
For what?
With the war in Chirac and all the instigating you did with Chicago? They claim to fame?
Wait. You forgave him for some shit that you had nothing to do with? What, nigga? He said, spin the block on Rennie yet. Definitely did. Go. I say, go give me the wipes. Or the wipes. You hard headed. Come here, give me that nose. You snotty nose little girl. Come here, give it to me. Give it to me. Get that snot out your nose. You got big snot. That. You cry all you want, you little snotty nose little fart. All right. Back to what I was saying. No, you're not getting out. Look, she running for the door. Oh my God, this little girl. Ugh. Somebody please put something on the loud pack. This little girl's gonna be the fucking death of me. Hey, get. This little girl, man.
And the crazy part about it is, to be honest with you, I never watched none of those episodes. I never used to watch Academics. I just heard about him. Next thing you know, I was doing videos with the nigga, doing interviews with him. But the first time you called me to do an interview with you is when you had to fight with the girls. And it was about to cancel you. So you brought controversial Hassan Campbell.
No. There you go again, making excuses. And even if he did, you knew that and still went on his show. You knew that he was having fights with those girls over whatever the case may be, and you ignored it and went on your show. And now you want to talk about it when it's convenient to you. Why didn't you say something before you went on his show those 3 times? Don't try to bring it up now, because you should have brought it up before you even went on that show. See, this is what I mean. He'll be holding grudges against niggas, but he'll still work with them and be on their platforms. He'll still work with them and be on their platforms and act like they buddy. And then when they do something to him or he wants a reason to go at him, that's when he brings it up. We don't want to hear that shit now, because you should have brought it up before you went on that show. Don't act like you got a problem with it now when you sat there and smiled up in his face. Same thing with 6ix9ine. The rat gave me an opportunity when nobody did. Now all of a sudden he a rapist. With a convenience. Now when it's convenient to you, he's a rapist. He's a bambada. You's a fucking weirdo, bro.
On your platform. And then when you had Charleston White on your platform,
you got a knack for being around bad people and acting like you don't see what they did. And then when you have a problem with them later on, that's when you got an issue. Same thing with Bambaataa. You sat there for 20 to 30 years watching this man do what he did. And then when it became a problem for you, that's when you dropped the dime on him. You don't care. You don't care about victims. You don't care about what's really going on. All you care about is views, which everybody should, but you care about views for the wrong reasons. You only give a fuck about shit when it's convenient to you. If it ain't convenient enough for you, you overlook it. You did the same thing with math. You did the same thing with academics. You did the same thing with Takashi. You did the same thing with Five Guard. You did the same thing with Bullets Gotti, Sinetta, 10 Toes. Everybody that you fucked with, you had some type of dirt or something that you claim that you didn't like and didn't say anything about it. What? And didn't say anything about it until You had an issue.
It was for the same reason. But after that, you started moving funny. Real funny.
Yes, donations.
And I started, I mean, it's like when you put the pieces to the puzzle.
Shit, dog, I need one of them goddamn Rugrat playpens. I need one of them Rugrat playpens. For real. I need one of the Rugrat playpens, y'all. Charleston White is whack. Wait, Charleston White and whack 100. Right. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, you did the same thing with Charleston White. You actually defended him saying that he used to grape white women. And then when you had beef with him, that's when it became a problem. Whack 100. You had an issue with him before you went on there. You made videos about him and then went on, smiled up in his face, then recorded him. Then when you had an issue with him, that's when you said all what you said and you dropped the recording. And then you just allowed him back on your platform again. Then when he dished you, that's when you got a problem. Renegade, what's up, sis? Make sure y'all hitting that like button and put something on that loud pack. Get the Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. Because these kids about to drive me up a goddamn wall. Hey! Hold on. Y'all know they not racing cars up on my wall. Hold on for a second, y'all. No, don't run now. With that, y'all hear me say, hold on a second. Don't try to stop now. That's what I thought.
The puzzle together, but this ain't about me. I'm not even going through all that. This ain't about me. It's about you putting your foot in your mouth and you can't take it back because you're a little too old to be talking to a little boy that you old enough to be his father, and you feel comfortable talking to him like that with the world watching.
Did you not feel comfortable saying this? Hold on. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back to what you said. Did you not feel comfortable saying this to Kev Gill's kids? Go sit down. Stop trying to
said I
don't want to hear you
kids
snitching.
and let me catch them at 12 years old. I
Hold
touch
on.
kids when I
Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second, y'all. Now, did you not feel comfortable saying this? Because you look awfully comfortable to me.
You cut me off again. This shit is racist? You think all right now? You talking, you arguing.
You motherfucking right. I said I touch kids. When I fuck your 12-year-old son, 13-year-old son, you motherfucking right. I said I touch kids. Let me find your motherfucking son. Right?
Not only that, you said you were going to go find him. I just now realized that. You said that you were going to go find. He did it with China Mac, Zip, Mama Duck. The list goes on. The list goes on. You can be paid to look the other way. Or if somebody has something that benefits you, you'll look the other way. When Bambaataa was giving you money for your vets, for your dogs, sending you herbs, sending you commissary, none of that shit was a problem. Then when he stopped, that's when it became an issue. You even said it yourself. Even his older sister and older brother. You sat there for years and didn't say nothing about your older brother until your older brother came out and said, nigga, you're lying. You was never around Bambaataa. That's when he became your molester. Your first molester. So you sat around for 40 years knowing that your brother, how many other people he could have did it to? They don't just stop. People don't just stop doing that. You said it yourself. When they do it, they get touched, they have a habit of touching other people. So they never stop. So you sat there and watched, man. You said Bambaataa got thousands of kids. You were there the whole time, and you said nothing. Nothing. Not one thing. And then when Bambaataa found a younger you, that's when you said something.
Let me find.
But you looked real comfortable saying this. And in this video, you can watch the whole video. The bull saying, "Are you going to apologize for it?" He said, "No, I meant every word I said." You even doubled down on it and said, "I meant every word I said." But you sitting here talking about academics? Are you fucking serious, bro?
You dangerous.
He's dangerous. Not only did you threaten kids, you threatened grown men. Not only did you threaten kids, you threatened grown ass men. My nigga. Grown men. You threatened. That's dangerous. You threaten kids and grown men. Hold on for a second, Joe.
What you were saying to that little kid was inappropriate to the 10th power and to all of you fathers that's out there watching me right now. This is the reason why you need to be on top of your children. I don't let up off of my children. You need to be on top of your children.
Wait. Hold on, bro. We need to be on top of our children and you don't let up off your children? I don't know about you, but that don't sound right to me. That don't sound right to me, bro.
Children. Because there's certain things that happen to children that happen to me that shouldn't happen to no children. And it's people like top of your children. The reason why you need to be on top of your children. I don't let up off of my children. You need to be on top of your children. Because there's certain things that happen to children that happen to me that shouldn't happen to no children. And it's people like Africa Bambaataa and the P. Diddy's and the academics. Because they'll act you in that box, my nigga. Your way of your words put you in that box. You can't take yourself out. Your mouth, your own mouth put you there. We didn't even have to see the actions, your mouth. Nigga, you ain't never seen me with no bump on my goddamn lip. Shut up. No, you ain't talking about me.
Yeah, you do. You got plenty of bumps on your lip. You got one right on the side of your lip.
Where was my father when I got thawed? Probably sniffing dope. That's probably where he was at, sniffing dope.
You just said that. See, there you go again. Now, did he not just say somebody AI'd him saying that, right? Go give me the milk. Now, didn't he just say somebody AI'd him saying that, right? Just 5-10 minutes ago. He literally just said that they AI'd him talking bad about his father, saying that he sniffed, and you turn around and say that he was sniffing dope. Bitty 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 bum bum. This nigga is crazy. He sat there and lied to their fucking faces. That's why your chat went down. Because they're seeing the contradictions. They're seeing the lies. They don't want to. Nobody wanted to hear you on this one this time, because they knew that you were going to be full of shit. That's why they weren't there. That's why you didn't have 6,000, 7,000. That's why you're not bragging. And see, I got 6,000, 7,000. They. That's why you're not saying that right now, because the other fucking 7,000 people are tired of your hypocrisy. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. You just told us that somebody lied and AI'd you, talking bad about your dad, and then you turn around and talk bad about your dad. You could have just been like, he wasn't there. But when it conveniences you to be a victim, he's a dopehead. When you wanted to make him look like a good father, and that you had your father, me and my father like this. They just AI'd me talking bad about my dad. Then when they ask you, so where was your dad at when you got thought? Oh, he was out somewhere sniffing dope. Nigga, did you not hear what you just said? Because I was there when you said it. You was there when you said it. Yo, this nigga is wild.
Not being a father, but you asked the wrong question. Ask me, where am I at now? Where's my children at? Huh?
What that got to do with it?
I stay on top of my children.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Okay. Making sure I give my children a good life. You know, the life that niggas tried to take from me. Making sure that they didn't have to grow up in an environment with crack being sold outside their building. You know, shit like that. Yeah. I made sure I put in a lot of work to make sure my children don't go through the things that I went through. Yeah, I see it. But that's why a lot of niggas hate me, because it's like the Cinderella story. I went from rags to riches and did it with style, swag, mental breakdowns, being dysfunctional, and had people talking about me. Had niggas like Gully TV dissing me. Yeah, I seen your little clip. People sending me clip. What you still talking about me? What you mad? Because I'm still styling on you. Now you doing videos in your house with coats on, my nigga. Y'all niggas is mad. Because no matter what, even with them playing with my numbers, I'm still a king of this shit. And they know it. They like, damn, we trying to fade this nigga. He just won't go away. And shout out to all the people that support me on Patreon. If you're not following my Patreon, make sure you go subscribe to my Patreon, because I'm about to get active. And my apologies to everybody that's on my Patreon for not being active. I'm about to be very, 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 very active.
You full of shit. Ain't nobody, if they won't come see you for free, they're not coming to see you. They're not going to pay to come see you, bro. My bad, y'all. These damn kids, man. They're not going to pay to come see you.
And if you ain't following me on Rumble, make sure you go support me on Rumble, so we can start getting our numbers up over here, because it's cancel season over here. I'm not even the only one they playing with numbers with over here, or no more on YouTube. So it is what it is.
So who are these other people that they playing with their numbers? Because I haven't heard anybody complain about it but you. Haven't heard one person complain about it besides you.
It's time for the men to start standing up, man. And to the ladies out there, unfortunately, every dude out there that you lay down with, you know, just make sure you pick the right one to have a child with, because there is no such thing as the right one. Because most of us men, we come with issues just like you females. But some niggas is gonna be there. We gonna be there. Bet that. I plan on being in my children's life to the day that God calls my number. But some niggas ain't.
All right, I'm getting a headache. This is where I'm gonna stop this at. I gotta go tend to these kids. Y'all. So this is where I'm gonna stop this at. All right, y'all. Let me get on out of here. Peace.